All right, we're here with former multi-time world champion, Hall of Famer now?
Hall of Famer.
I believe so.
Yes.
Mark Johnson, Too Sharp in the house in Las Vegas. I know you just got here yesterday, but how are you acclimating to things here?
Well, you know, I've always been a guy that been on the West Coast. I fought on the West Coast.
The Forum?
Yeah, the Forum. So this give me the opportunity now to come back and you know, lay down the ground roots and pick up some guys and make some changes. And we try to take these young guys to a world title shot.
And I know you just literally worked with them, I think, for the first time just now.
Yes.
So you haven't really got your whole plan set or seen everything they can do. But what do you do when you take 3 or 4 guys like this who you know a little bit about, but you haven't really seen them in action?
Well, most importantly is you got to let them, you know, let them go back what they normally like to do. All you do is add some different changes, but you don't take away from it. Whatever their best attributes is or what they strong at, we'll keep that, but we'll start putting some little things in there as far as twisting, turning, how we punch, how we move, things like that. But for the most part about these young guys already know how to fight. Mm-hmm. These young guys got the heart. All they need is just a little more fine tuning. And with me coming in, I give them a little more fine tuning, twisting and turning. And it's a great team. I mean, I think you know, these kids are ready to learn. And I can't remember the last time I said kids.
Right. But how is it for you? Because I know a lot of guys like you, superstars, it's not always that easy to train guys in any type of sport, not just boxing, because you know what you could do, and sometimes the guy you're working with doesn't quite have that same, you know what I mean, natural ability maybe that you have, so you have to kind of work with what you have. Does it ever get frustrating, you've seen? You know what I'm trying to say?
Well, it's not frustrating to me because, you know, in Washington, D.C., I deal with young kids. I deal with average youth in D.C., so a lot of the kids that come to my gym sometimes, you know, after one day, they can't throw a jab, then maybe next week, they fighting the #1 kid and they winning. So,
wow, yeah.
So most importantly is that you know, everybody have a different how they learn. Some kids learn faster than others. Some take things different from others. But with this camp right here, I feel real good with these guys. They doing everything that I'm asking of them, and we're gonna pick the pace up every day, and we'll start working on different things that I'll bring to the camp. A little slickness, a little bit of that razzle dazzle, a little bit of that, you know, that 2-shot flair. And you know, once we add that with that, then they can't be stopped. They already can't be stopped now. And
a lot of these guys, well, all of them are the smaller weight divisions, featherweights, bantamweight. I was gonna say that's more, you know, they throw a lot of punches like your size. Is that better for you, or does it matter?
Well, I think it doesn't matter, but I think it's a little better because no matter who you work with, you have to adapt to their style. No trainer can train everybody the same way. Mm-hmm. So when I'm working with different guys, I'm working on different things with them. So therefore, you know, I can't train, you know, these guys the same way. Everybody got a different thing of what they work on. But most importantly, they in the smaller weight class like I was, so I know exactly what it need to be for them to win. I know exactly what they have to do from round 1 to round 12. Either we're gonna get a knockout or we're gonna win a 12-round decision. I'll tell you one thing: nobody would never beat none of these guys in here because they was in better shape. Mm-hmm. Now they may beat them because they may have a little more experience, or they may be a little more experienced in boxing in and out, but I guarantee you this, they wouldn't beat them because they're in better shape. And one motto I live by: hard work makes for easy pay. Also, hard work beat talent, because talent don't work hard.
Yep, I've heard that before, and I think that's true. We've seen it time and time again in the sport. And just looking at the current landscape of boxing versus when you were out there, guys like Mike Carbajal, and there was great fighters in your era, but now it seems like there's more exposure. We've seen the Superfly tournaments, we've seen the World Boxing Super Series at 118. Just what do you think of the guys now who are coming on, like Estrada, Inoue?
What I know now is what the fans have just finding out, that any fighter from 135 on down, it's going to be a fight. Mm-hmm. They're finally getting, you know, their just due, because people starting to understand that, guess what, I don't want to keep watching these heavyweights. They throw 3 punches and they holding, but Andy Ruiz did something different. But you know, they starting to figure out and know that the lower weight classes are the better fights. So now you got more TV, you got more marketing, and you got more money. Wow, yeah. I wish I was, you know, that money they're giving up now.
That's why I'm saying, because I remember back in your day, and like I said, Carbajal, and you could say Finito Lopez, even all those guys. You guys were all great fighters, Hall of Fame fighters. But it seems like now it's just blown up so much more. Well,
the thing is that you know, what we're dealing with in boxing is something that I think I always said this, that it need to be one president, just like basketball, just like football, because we got the promoters who's dictating who fight who. We got the promoters who's dictating who on TV, who's not on TV. And we got some of the kids in this area just as well as those guys who maybe should be in the top 10, but they can't get the spotlight that they need. So what I would say need to be changed is that we need to stop doing this top ranked got a guy and they don't want him to fight a guy with PVC or
politics.
Or the politics of boxing. And what we're doing is we're cheating the fans. We're cheating the fans. So the best should fight the best, like it always been. That's why these guys got me in here. The best gonna fight the best. They got one of the guys that's gonna make them work. Got a good team. Like I say, we ready to go. Today was the first day. I'm very excited. Not only am I excited about the camp, but I'm excited just to be back around and staying in the game, and just doing a lot of good things in the game.
And before I let you go, you did mention the heavyweights. I gotta ask this: when Ruiz fights Joshua again, what are we gonna see?
Well, you know what? I can't tell you, but I was with Ruiz the last fight. I think Anthony Joshua is going to come with his all-out assault. He's going to try to do what he do. When I seen Joshua when he got in the ring, to me, I didn't see a Joshua that I normally see in regular fights. I didn't see him have no sweat on him. I didn't see him warmed up, and he looked like a deer in headlights. But that takes nothing away from Anthony Ruiz. And I told people this guy can fight. And when you got guys in here that breaking records, like he's the first Mexican heavyweight champion. I mean that's major. That's major.
And do you favor him in the rematch, Ruiz, being that he's already beat him once?
Of course, I'm gonna go with Ruiz because he beat him before, and also once you get that spotlight and you get that where people went from not picking your bags up to picking your bags up. When you get from people saying, "Oh, that fat boy box too. Oh, he's a good fighter." You like that. You love that. So he's going to work that harder. And what we was talking about, me and the guys in the gym was just talking is how he just bought his mom a house and he won a house. He likes that. Yep. So it's going to be a tough fight.
All right, man. Thanks for your time and good luck with your fighters out here in Vegas.
Yes, sir.